Hello friends, welcome back to bharatcoders. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to make a field as a mandatory field and how we can use the mandatory depends on. So let's start. If you remember, in last video I have created a doc type called YouTube. In this I have these many fields. So now what I want is like I want to make this city field as mandatory. So right now what will happen if I select an employee and if I unselect this city field and try to save, it will allow to save, no issue. Now I want that any of the employee should not be like any of the users should not be able to save this form if they have not selected any options in the city field. So how we can do it? So we need to customize the form and we need to select the field like this city field. I want to make it mandatory, so there you will see one checkbox mandatory, so you have to check this and update it. So now if I refresh and if I try to create a new YouTube document without selecting this city field, and if I try to save it, now the system will validate the mandatory field. So it like we are receiving this message: missing fields, mandatory fields required in YouTube, that is city fields. So now like without selecting the city you cannot save this form. So this is how you can use this mandatory field, you can make any field as a mandatory field. Now the next thing is I want this mandatory property to depends on some other fields. So for example, let me customize it and I will create one more fields. So let's say I will create a data field and I will give label as pin code and I will place it over here. Now what I want, like whenever I have selected any city, then after selecting the city this pin code should be mandatory. If I am not selecting any city, then this pin code should not be mandatory. But if I am selecting any of the cities in the city field, like any of the options in the city field, then this pin code uh, field should become mandatory. So how we can do it? You need to customize it, go to pin code field, and if you come below, you will find somewhere like mandatory depends on. So here you need to write your expression like eval doc dot name of this field. What is name of this field? Is custom city. So in mandatory depends on, you have to provide like doc dot custom city. If I update it, so now if I come and refresh it and try to create like new YouTube document, and if I create like select an employee, and now if I see here, if now Bangalore is selected in city, so this pin code has become mandatory. If I unselect this, then this pin code is now not mandatory. So if I select any options from this city, then this pin code field will become mandatory, because like without selecting pin code, system will not allow you to save this. So this is how you can use the mandatory. You can make any field mandatory and you can use the property like mandatory depends on. So this is all about this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. uh, Thank you, have a nice day.